Come on. So you gotta do this a couple times before it actually works. There we go. There we go. We're working now. Let's see if we get... I'm trying to get this screen set up. There we go. There we go. Not sure if the stream... Okay. Okay. Seems to be working. Now let's go ahead and share the link. You know, I wonder if where can we get more people to tune in? Would be a good place to post. Friendly paper. I'm not even sure what this even is. Let's just stick to Facebook for now. Okay, here we go. Let's make sure the mic is set up real clear so I can be heard clearly. Got some music in the background. I think the camera, that's about good. All right, guys, welcome back. So this time we're not gonna work on we're not going to do the whole workup, you know, what do you call it? Exercise, animation exercise to get us going. We're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna work on some more phalandroids. So I actually did a lot of work on this on the outside of the stream. I think the last time we worked together on this, we were kind of somewhere around here, where we had Phil. He was chilling. He was like, oh, whatever. And then we had Pam come in. She walks by. She's like, wait a second. There he is. It's like, well, hello there. Are you Phil? And he's just like disinterested. He's like, huh? And then he looks up. So this part right here, I actually filled in with a background behind Pam. Just something in blue, something real light, so that we can see that something's actually behind her. So it's panning up when we see her full glory, her full body, and there she is with the big lips, and she's real cocky. She's real confident, and she's like, mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, hey. Actually, there's something there that shouldn't be there. X. Why is that there? I'm not sure why that's there, honestly. And I did some changes, so I'm not sure some of the stuff still lines up correctly. Let's turn everything back on. Let's see what we got, though. We'll check it out, and then we'll make corrections as we need. So as we're looking at this, he's like, oh, hey. Actually, let's take this out. I'm not sure, because it's actually throwing me off a little bit, if I'm going to be honest. There we go. He's like, oh, hey, I'm Phil. And she's like, huh? This is actually, so while we're here, let's go ahead and put, she's going to have like a surprised kind of exclamation mark right by her head. And then she does the whole like, She's like, do you not find me exciting? My C is a little off. Exciting? And there's a little pause, short little pause, and he's finally like, oh, yeah. Another little pause. It's like, you're so I mean, he does his whole thing. He's like, you're so exuberant. I love that. I love just the sarcasm that he has in that. So exuberant. And then he's just like this defeated kind of posture. And actually, you know, his posture is a little too high, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's actually make him a little bit lower. Just really exaggerate it. The more exaggeration for stuff like this, the better. Probably need to actually flip his body around a little bit. His head needs to be low. Really low. So exuberant. That's perfect. And we got the action lines, the movement lines behind them and everything. Exuberant. And then this part, this is the really cool part that I didn't, I did by myself again, but this was a little bit more intensive, like creativity and like spotting for the positions and stuff like that. Where we have Pam and now she's like angry. She's like, we get this full center line shot, very rule of thirds, center, you know. And I also went back and put the background behind her too to kind of finish out the composition. And we have her where she's like, she's angry, she's seething. Actually, I might need to put some like, what's that symbol? What's that symbol that they have, cartoon characters? Cartoon character, angry symbol. Yeah. It's like, looks like that. It's more of an X. It looks kind of like, and it's like a throbbing thing that happens. It needs to be like up here though. And what we'll do, we'll extend it 2 frames. We'll do 2 frames of it. And we'll make it small. Kind of like that. That way it's like a throbbing kind of thing. And we'll just we'll paste it all the way down. So what's happening is she's kind of like, you little shit. Pause. It's like, no one treats me like that. No. Treats me like a sideshow. And this is where she's gonna start like transforming. Oh, it's right at the end of this. no one treats me like a sideshow. And then she cocks down. And then she kind of starts to fly away and lives. And so she flies away. And then, oh, did I not? Lives. Did it move up? I don't remember it moving up. When did it move up? It's supposed to, the whole camera is supposed to shift. And actually, I'm not sure she flies away in the correct direction. Right here. So let's add a keyframe right here to keep it normal. And then we'll add another keyframe for when she's back in position. And then I'll add another keyframe for the position I want her to land into. And then this will be another keyframe from what she's gonna move. So I like to do a keyframe before and after that keeps the same position as the original drawing, as where it was positioned before we start doing our moves. And then we do 2 more keyframes on the inside, one for where we're gonna move it, and the second one for where it's gonna actually stop at. It's gonna move in its movement too. So I'm actually gonna move her right here. I probably should have started with this one, honestly. No, that works. That's fine. And actually what I'm gonna do, I'm going to copy these 2 keyframes, remove them, and then move them down 1. So I want the camera movement to start along with her, actually flying her out, transforming, and then she comes back around, and then it comes back down again. I actually probably want to move this one as well. Actually, let's move all 3 of these, because what I'm noticing is the movement of the camera coming down is not really aligned with her. So let's move all of those to right here. Let's remove this. That's perfect. Whoa. That's not perfect. Let's copy this and let's paste it here. Actually, let's make a new keyframe right here, because I don't want her moving from this spot. For some reason, she's shifting to the right. Let's copy this. Let's remove both of these keyframes, and then let's pop it right before that keyframe. She's still moving. Oh, I see what's happening. I need to copy this and put it, well, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make another keyframe here. And I'm going to paste this one right here. And then remove this one. So the ending keyframe won't be I don't want her shifting over anymore at all. I want it to land and end right there. No more shifting. In fact, let's just take those away altogether. Yeah, that's what I want. I want her to sit there and there's no more action, no more movement, because that's I know it's a little nitpicky, but it's throwing me off a little bit. Alright, just need to make sure we're good. Oh, let's make sure we save. Stay saving so we don't lose anything. Alright, so the next part, and this was the cool part also, that we're beginning into the next section of this, is actually we see her actually in her new transformed state, and she's like a giant vacuum machine. She's like sucking in everything in the entire environment. And something I forgot to put in was like head section. Let's do it on the actual frame itself. Perfect. So all that is her sucking in everything. And what we'll do, we'll actually come back to this frame right here. We'll actually copy all of this, because there's still a lot of background here that we're not even using because we zoomed in so close. We're going to use it now. We're going to place it right here. We're going to move it down and then probably shrink it up a little bit just to show her size as compared to everything else around her. And then we're going to drag this down to copy it all the way down. Oh, gotta change our setting. So now we dragged it all the way down. Perfect. So the next part, let's actually crop it. So this is her actually as a vacuum cleaner. You know, I got the idea of this from the what was this? I think it was called the Sucko-matic. Was it Sucko-matic 9000? That was from Rocko's Modern Life. Let me see if I can find it. Make sure Sucko-matic 9000. I see one. I see one picture of it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Suck-O-Matic. I'm sure it was a Sucko. Not. Oh, Sucko. It was a Sucko. Okay. That's a little different. So I got the idea of this from Rocko's Modern Life, that one episode, and it's definitely very reminiscent of it. So the next part, just like Rocko, we're gonna have a bunch of characters in a plaza being sucked away, being sucked into this whole thing. So let's see if we can actually get the entire plaza in this. Might have to shrink it a little bit and get even more, just so that we can get even more in there. Something like that. Drag these all the way down. And then let's get a blue pencil. If I can, there it is. So let's finish out this background here. And then what it is, it's kind of like it's kind of like some stores back here. Stuff, you know, and it's supposed to be kind of like more like walkways and stuff. you could keep walking. And there's gonna be more buildings down at the bottom back here, but we can't see that. All we see is this right here. What's right in front of us. And the great part about this, oh, so let's actually 2 frames. So let's copy this, make another one, make 2 frames of this too. And we're actually gonna take out, we're gonna make this fountain dynamic. Perfect. That's all we need. Just need a couple of lines just to show how dynamic it is. So let's take this, copy it, let's paste it all the way down. And what we want to do with this, what we're trying to show, we're trying to show the action of all the suction that's happening. So I'm actually going to get some, let's get some, we can do black lines. Or maybe we'll do blue lines, but it would be full transparency. See, when it comes to air, you want to make sure it's flowing as much as possible. And all we're really doing is going to continue some of the lines that's already in there. We'll do 3. Like that. And then we'll take this line and we'll repeat it, and then we'll repeat all 4 lines, all 4 frames. We'll save, copy, paste, 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 paste. So all we're doing with this is just showing that there's all of this air that she's sucking in is like the movement that's going on throughout this whole thing. And so you see, I've already animated this little old person, and they're just having a tough time trying to stay. They're trying to walk forward, but they're actually being sucked in. I love it. I love the danger of it. It's like, I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away. And what we'll do with that is I'll take, actually we need to get black back. Oh, that's awesome. And then let's actually put like maybe like a question mark. Question marks all the way around her. I don't know if it's gonna be a little old man or a little old woman, but either way, it's funny, regardless. Like that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Something else I also want to do, I want to put like her right here in the background. We'll probably just use 2 frames. We'll probably just do something like that. So let's grab this one. Let's put it here. Oh, actually, we can put it in the background. Well, let's save, and then we'll grab the entire background. We'll group it, and we'll do it for this one too. Entire thing, then group it. Then we'll put her in the background too, and we'll group it. Shrink her down just a little bit. And then we're just gonna put her in the back like this right here. Is that good? We'll find out. Copy this one too. Come right here, paste, group. Turn on the onion skin so we can see how small we have to shrink it, and then we'll shrink it, and then we'll turn on the onion skin one more time so we can put her in the back here. Actually, what we might do, I might just give her her own layer on top of this whole thing because I don't want her to get lost in this whole thing. So we'll put her in the foreground, I think. I think that'd be a better idea. And we'll grab her right here too. Put her here. We'll double it up. And then we'll take it, copy it, paste, 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 paste all the way down. So yeah, we're just really building the scene out. We really want to show the dynamic action. It's not even a lot of crazy action that's going on. It's really just her as a machine, as a vacuum cleaner, just sucking it all up. So the only thing you're really seeing is all the characters that's moving. I'm gonna put more characters in here moving across the screen, and then obviously all the air and everything she's gonna be sucking up. And then we'll put some garbage in there too. So I think this is the wind. So let's go back to her real quick. I want to take out some of these lines. Let's ungroup it. Take out some of these excuse me, these action lines that we have in here for her. And then we'll group her back. Save. Because I don't know if this thing's ever just gonna cut off on me or something. Perfect. Group it back. Let's turn it off again. So I don't ever want to see anyone. Well, this is not the scene where I actually want to see someone go in her mouth. I want it to extend out a little bit more. So what I might have to do is in this part, I might have to add more frames in here, or maybe just slow it down or something like that. I'll have to figure it out. I'm sure there's some kind of tool or effect I can do to make that happen. But in the meantime, I think we got a really great start on the scene and setting it up. So we have this little old lady. Let's add some more stuff. Let's add some trash. Let's make sure we have black on. Let's put that back over. Save. Center this thing. For some reason the size of my pen is off, it seems like. Oh, I know what's going on. I shrunk everything down. That's why it's doing that. So I might have to get another layer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another layer. Or I could just change the size. No, it's already done. So I'll just make another layer. That'll be the easiest trick for right now. Let's call it main group 3. Add close. And then let's just start with some like paper or something. Not too big. And then we'll put it down here as well. I wonder if I can transform that. Is there a tween or something I can do to make this happen, to make this a thing? I'm pretty sure there is. I'm sure there's some kind of shape tween. It's gonna be in like I'm trying to get around from having to draw every single little thing, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's actually move on to the next one. and there really is no rhyme or reason as to what kind of shape I'm drawing here. Boom. And then we'll have a little time in between. And we'll have like another like piece of trash or something. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfect. So what we also might do here is just maybe have some like cans or something. What I'll do is just copy this. Let's group it too while we're at it. The thing with animation is like the more detail you put in, well, any drawing really, the more detail you put in, the better. But similar with that animation, it's like the more frames you put in, the better as well. Yeah, there's got to be some more junk we can throw in there. Nope. Some of these look a little more natural than others, but that's fine. Let's do like a little person maybe just flying. Let's do something like that. Where the legs are like flopping. I'm gonna need the onion skin for this because this is gonna be wild. Something like this. Then we'll just see the head right there. Just arms flailing. Oh man, this is awesome. I don't want to go. Why is this happening to me? What we're gonna do is come back and draw in some like action lines of how they're like flailing all over the place and flying and stuff. And right here we'll just see maybe like the hands. Something like that. I probably want to put like maybe one more thing in. Start here. Something like that there. Just adding more and more details. Actually, let's move this a little closer. Something like that. Might need even more stuff. Let's get. Oh, I thought I grouped this one. Nope. Let's get number 4. I might do this with some more of that trash and stuff too. The barrels and everything. I'm kind of surprised there's nothing here. Actually, let's copy both of these. Something like that. Something like that. I mean, these might have to start a little further back, though. Kind of like that there. I mean, so the idea is that there's a bunch of rubbish and stuff that's all flying into the mouth. Yeah, this scene alone is a lot of stuff going on. So I think we've got enough to move on. If we need to add more stuff in, we can do that in the next part when we do the final actual animation. So let's go to the next part. Let's go to the next part of this. So what we're gonna see, let's get our blue. Let's work on the background, because what it's going to be is, like, there's going to be a pole. It's going to be a random pole. Actually, I might need to go back into all of this, into the beginning of this scene, and actually put like a pole in there, like a light pole or something. And we can do that afterwards. But so now, this pole right now, it's going to look something kind of like this. Your normal generic pole. It's gonna have a light fixture. But and then the background. So in the background, we're actually gonna have a lot of stuff that's gonna be sucked in and blown away and stuff like that. But let's put the stores back up. Something like that. Then let's do that there. And then we'll see a lot of stuff and junk in the background. Let's take this and let's extend it out. Let's make sure we save. So on this right here, oh, and let's actually put some more of this wind and stuff in here as well. I want to make sure that we actually separate the difference between the two. Extend this one more frame so that it matches up, it evens up. And then here we're gonna have Phil, and he's gonna be holding on for dear life. Like that. And I actually might want to make it a little, I want him to be more center frame. So let's just turn off the cropping real quick. Have his feet like that. and he's in distress. Kind of like that. Save. And we'll do probably 3 frames of him flailing a little bit. It's gonna be kind of like this, I'm thinking. So let's do his body kind of like down here. Then let's do his body kind of like up here. No. Let's copy this. Put it there, and then we'll take this new body frame and put it like right there. We're gonna be drawing all this like very side by side. Nope. Actually, what I'll probably do is just copy his head. Kind of like that. And for this, we're actually going to change his mouth. To be a little bit more closed. We'll do like this for a little bit. He's like, ah. And like I said, I want to move all of this over. Let's actually turn on the light table, so anything that we're drawing on this current layer will actually be highlighted. Dang. Group it. So now we have the light fixture. We're gonna group it and we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it like to the all the way to the end here, so that we can actually. See, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why we always save. It crashed on me. It crashed on me. So let's see. That's what we're using. Harmony 22 Premium. So I was thinking of going back and finishing out that Ifrit animation that I did last week. I think it was last week. I was thinking of going back and finishing that, or just tightening it up a little bit and actually making it a solid animation with color and everything. And actually, you know, with that being said, I never finished the Phoenix animation I did like almost 2 years ago now. I know I did that animatic, but I never actually gave it color and finished the whole thing. Let me see. Let's see what we have here. While that's coming back up, let me see if I can find Phoenix. I wonder how long ago it was. Exactly. Was it 2 years? I think it was 2 years. Whoa, Oh, it was 3 years, almost 3 years ago. This is July. Wow. Wow, I cannot believe it was almost 3 years ago. I thought it was 2 years ago. Here's the animation. Wow. I'm still kind of like shocked. I made that. Like I did that. I don't know what I must have been high or something. I don't know what I was smoking, but I really had this whole idea in my head. It's so funny seeing it again now. This 3 years ago, I don't remember doing it. Well, I remember doing it. I just don't know what sparked inspiration for me to do it. So you just zoom in on this guy. He's got his hand out. Even closer. Okay, I see. I used the blue circles. I used circles and then I came back and tightened it up. Yeah, see? I even put the eye line and everything in there. The shoulder. I worked the shoulder. I worked the hands, the fingers. I had him turn around. I had his arm extended out. Do a close-up on the hand. And he shoots a beam up. The beam turns into a light in the sky. A dot. Shines out, flash. And that flash starts to consolidate and then it shrinks up. And then there becomes a light in the heavens. The heavens bulge down to a flame. And the flame has eyes. And the flame starts to shrink down and narrows. And then extends and grows arms. And then next thing you know, you got you a phoenix. A flapping phoenix. And then it straightens out. It extends its arms. And it flaps. And it's got all these feathers and will-o-wisp of flames that come out. We get a close-up on his eye, his menacing eye. Then it flies up. And then it does a whoosh of his arms. And then we zoom out. We zoom out as it shines its phoenix flames. We get a little bit of that for a little while. And we end off with Phoenix, Final Fantasy. That's where I got that inspiration from. It's right there, Final Fantasy 16. So I must have saw the trailer for 16, Final Fantasy 16, 3 years ago, and then decided to actually animate something. I mean, that's kind of what happened with Ifrit. I saw Ifrit in the game and everything. I was like, I gotta draw that. I gotta animate that. I gotta put something on screen. And that's where it came from. I have a feeling I might do something for Bahamut. I'm kind of getting I'm getting an inkling for that. But let's get back to the animation that we're working on. Hopefully we didn't lose a lot, because I was saving very often. Okay. Maybe the next live stream that we do, we'll work on a Bahamut animation. I have something in mind where I'm thinking, because I think back at Final Fantasy VII where we had Bahamut, Neo Bahamut, and then Bahamut Zero. I love that. I love having all three of those. But then Final Fantasy VIII, we had Bahamut, and he had like hands for his wings, on his wings, almost like extra limbs. I really like that aesthetic too. But then Final Fantasy IX, I think, probably had the coolest Bahamut I've ever seen, because he had like these spike antenna on his back or something, and he didn't have eyes. He had horns that came from where his eyes would be, and then his head was kind of like a snake. It was very snake-like, you know. I thought that was really cool. Plus, he had like a black, gold, and red aesthetic to him, and yellow, I think. I just remember him looking so neat, and then even his attack was very magical. It was very interesting. It flowed very well. Final Fantasy X was more humanoid. 13 was garbage. That was the worst looking Bahamut. I think 13 has the worst Bahamut in the entire series. And then you get to another playable Final Fantasy is 15. Yeah, 15. 15 had a really cool Bahamut too, but it was like a guy. It was like a knight or something like that with swords and blades and things. I don't think it did. I don't think it really caught on, because you don't see Bahamut but for like a little while at the end of the game. The game's already over. You're just ready to end the game. So 16, I haven't really saw Bahamut enough to really know the aesthetic and know if I really like it. From what I've seen so far, it's not my favorite. But so we'll probably have to go after 9. I'll look at that here in a minute. Once we finish this, we'll go and look at that and see what our next animation is going to be. But for now, let's get back to this. So let's save. See, that's what we didn't get. Let's grab our light fixture again. Group it. Okay. Save. And we'll move it all the way to the back. Boom. Or at least like right here. We'll use our rule of thirds again. Not in the middle of this third of the column right there. Now we'll move our character. We'll just move him down. Let's move him right there. Okay, and we'll move him down right here. Perfect. And what I'll do is probably have some more of this debris and stuff. That's awesome. So we'll need to extend him out. So let's end this right here. Let's extend him out. Save. We just need 4 of them. Copy, paste. Paste, 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 paste. Perfect. And then what we'll do a zoom in on Phil's face while he's panicking. So we kind of got the action scene. We kind of got where we want to go, with this. So now let's go back to our script. So our script says, just turns into the sucko. Oh, that's what I put in there, sucko. Remember earlier I was trying to figure out what it was, and it is the sucko. Okay, all right. So she pulls in everything in the surrounding area, including animals, plants, and chairs. Alright, and then this is where we're gonna get to Phil, and Phil's like, oh shit, what did I do to you? Or whatever, so. Actually, I see 2 different things here. Actually, I want to do something kind of like that, where we're gonna see. Kind of like this. And then we're gonna get a close up on his face, full screen right here. Copy, paste, paste. So this one and this one. Where's my onion skin when I need it? I want to turn on. So we're going to take this here and we're going to draw his body going up a little bit. Let's get rid of this and actually let's draw his... No. Come back. Just a foot. Just one frame ahead, please. Like that. I can't get my onion skin to work anymore now all of a sudden. And then we're actually gonna wiggle the arms a little bit. We're actually gonna move all of this down some. Move all this up a little bit. Perfect. So let's do something in between both of these. So let's get this, put it right here. Boom. And we're gonna copy. Let's actually do this. Let's actually change the mouth. Actually, hold on, before we go too far. I might have to just copy and paste all the frames with the mouth that we already have and then change the mouth for each one as we go and be like, oh shit, what did I do to you? Where is it at? There it is. What did I do to you? Oh shit, what did I do to you? We'll keep it going right here. So he's gonna be flailing for a little bit. I love that. Let's get our blue, because I don't want this to really show up as a This is gonna be our center point right here. Actually, let's go ahead and draw our background real quick. It's gonna be kind of like this. Boom. So she's doing her succomatic thing down here like this. And then of course we see all these stores down here, these storefronts. Kind of like that. And then let's put it right here. Bam. We'll do something kind of like this. Extended one, let's copy everything from here, put it right there. Except we're gonna delete all of this and draw it again. That's just to help, kind of help show there's some kind of action movement going on here. Turn our onion skin on. Boom. I'm gonna draw a little bit bigger. That's just to kind of help show that it makes it look like there's a lot of action happening when there probably actually really isn't. Kind of like that. And then we'll do those, well, extend it. We'll take this, copy it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it all the way down. I love drawing in this kind of perspective to kind of help show like there's something going on. Very action heavy. My onion skin again. I don't want to draw the lines in the same places. It's perfect. Perfect. So this is where we're gonna get our black paint again. He's gonna be like, what did I do to you? Where is it at? Let me move my script down real quick. So on the script, oh shit, that's what he says. So we'll have it going down a little bit, and then finally, let's go to the fourth one, right here. It's gonna be like, oh shit. Pause for a little bit. It's like, what? Nope. What did I do to you? And you know, what's really great about the script too is even though I'm not really, so I wrote it all, and when the actors go to act it, it's still very up in the air for whatever makes sense as they're performing it. Because they might get to it and start performing it, and instead of saying, "Oh, what did I do to you?" you might be like, "Holy crap, what? No way, you're crazy." Like, whatever makes sense to make it funny is what we're gonna do. So, it's all very up in the air. All of this is very fluent still. And now that I crop this might... okay, it works. I need to move this down all just a little bit. Right there in the middle. Oh, actually... maybe right there. That's perfect. You want a little space in the beginning and the end, but you want more space. So this is nothing. This is nothing. You want more space in the ending than you do at the beginning. Because I don't want too much of a pause before he starts talking. I'd rather have the pause, a longer pause at the end. So let's change his mouth movement. He's like, "Oh." Oh. Ah, shoot. That's probably going to be on all of them, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, oh. Shit. Copy. Paste. What? Oh, perfect. Did... oh, this is all of them. I do to you. It might be funnier to have his lips like flapping back instead. Kind of like... kind of like that. Put onion skin on. Yeah. Maybe like little drips of spit. So that looks funny. Saved it. That looks good. Now, let's see what's next. Phil manages to grab a pole and is hanging for dear life. We also see an old short man, so it's a man, drop his cane and pick up an old woman next to him and running at full speed to overcome the full pull of the vacuum. I might go back and edit and draw that after the fact. I don't really want to draw all that's a whole thing all by itself. So we'll do that later. Greg calls Phil again to give him confidence. So for this scene, what we'll probably do I'll probably go back to where Greg is talking. Something kind of like that split screen. Like this here. Where is it at? So this one. So we want this and this. Oh, copy it all. Okay. This will be main ground 2. So put it right here. So in this, we're actually going to delete all this stuff here. And actually what we might do like a ring, or something like that. But that's something I might actually go back in and, no, I could probably do it right here, actually. Do like a little thing, it's like ring. No, he'll be like, yo, Phil, like ring. No. It'll be something like, yo, Phil. He's like, huh? Yo, Phil. And then that's where he's gonna open his eyes, maybe. He's gonna be on the pole, and he's like, what did I do to you? And then it's gonna be like, yo, Phil. He's gonna open his eyes. No. He doesn't need to open his eyes. He can still just be concentrating in the whole thing. So right here we'll have we'll do something like, yo, man. ... And then let's actually make a couple of these, elongate it, save. One, two, three, 4. We'll copy this. Paste them here. And what I'll do is move it all like right here. No, even better. Let's get these first 2 out of the way. Let's copy them like that. Paste them like that. Oh, did I only get the first 2? Let's get the next 2 as well. Kind of like that right there. See, the thing is, I need this background to be save. Copy. Well, group that. This is gonna be complicated. So let's move. Let's actually keyframe all of this. Exactly where it's at. Keyframe. And just keyframe all of this. Boom. For these 2, we're gonna move them down to like right here. Boom. We want to keep Phil's head in frame. Perfect. So what I want to do is take all of this, copy, let's paste it right here on top. Let's put it right there. Now let's go to this and let's erase everything that's behind this line. Let's increase our brush size for the eraser really large and just erase all this shit. Boom. Just like that. Let's copy this, paste it here. We'll do the same for this here. It's virtually the same stuff, but the only real difference was the it's Pam. So now that we have that covered, we can delete all this, delete this, copy everything out of this frame because it's exactly where we need it, paste it in this, and then paste it in this as well. I like that Phil's spit is like all over. So what is this? Is this anything? No. I like that a lot. Let's copy. So let's actually just place all of this. Let's copy and paste it all the way down because they're gonna have a whole conversation. Let's do it all the way to maybe 8:30. Save. We'll do the same for Phil. Paste them all the way down. Actually, no, that's fine. If there's any changes I want to make to his dialogue or something like that, I'll just do what I just did recently. I'll just erase and place as necessary. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the dialogue of Greg. We'll have him saying, "What you doing? You running away again? Man, how are you ever gonna talk to girls if you're always running away from them, blowing up and blowing up and shit? Get your mind right and do the damn thing." Yeah, my boy Greg, keeping it real. So this is where we'll extend this all the way down. We'll do Greg's dialogue and then we'll end the stream. Oh, say, yo, man. I love that the spit is like flying all over him. That's good. That's really good. I might shrink him down just a little bit, just a tad bit. Move him over just a little bit. Maybe I don't need to move him over. I mean, I've already shrunk him down. Yeah, that's awesome. And then maybe we'll do a part where Greg is like he's on the phone with him and he just like wipes it off of him or something. That would be awesome. He wipes all the spit off of him is what I was talking about. Anyways, so let's get it. What you doing? So we'll just have him start talking. Like right here. He'd be like, what? Oh. You do. And go back to my dialogue back here because I think I had the dialogue extended. I feel like it was longer than just one frame. Well, I guess not. It's gonna be a pause. And then he's gonna say, you running away again. Pause again. And then he's gonna be like, man, short pause. How you ever going, excuse me, go in to talk to girls like, no, not like, girls, if you keep, I might have to, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some more space. Keep, no, if you, not keep, if you always running away from them. Pause, short pause. Blow. Wing. Always running away from them. Nah, yeah. Blowing them up and ish. So we're definitely gonna have to extend it out a little bit longer because we took so many pauses in there. So let's grab a couple more of these frames here. Save. Let's make sure we're saving. Oh, we need some more. Get your mind right and do the thing. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more then. Let's take about half of it. No, let's take the whole thing. Copy. Paste. Save. Let's extend this all the way down. And then next, have a little medium pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna say, get yo mind right and do the damn thing. Okay, not thing. Oh man. I gotta tell you, this it's so much fun coming up with this story and then drawing it and then actually seeing it come to life like this. It's pretty funny. Do the thing. So this is where we're gonna need to go back to to Greg. Just like that one right there. Actually, let's just take that right there. Do that. It's not working the way I want. So I'm going to have to do this the hard way. So I'm just going to delete all these and then paste in them. Save. Delete all these. What I actually might do is... It's a nice beat, whatever that is I'm listening to right now. Just go ahead and delete delete all of these spaces under here. I know I'm gonna have them on the back end for sure. I think what I might do in the middle is have them eating something. We'll have them kind of like moving up. We'll have him moving right here and putting... Now, we won't put anything in his mouth. We'll just have him wipe the drool off his face. See where we're at. Yeah, that's good. I think that's real good. We'll come back in on another stream and actually add in some of those other details, and we'll end off. We'll put Phil's dialogue in there where he gets his new little bill of confidence. And then the next part is where it's going to get like really... We're going to have Phil, he's going to transform. He's going to become a whole huge machine thing himself. We're going to end off the whole interaction between the two of them, their whole... the climax of the whole thing, where they're going to clash. And then we'll also, we still have a lot more to go. We still have to do the end credit scene with the Presidentator, because there's more for the Presidentator. We have to wrap up the dialogue. We have to go back in and put some more of the details in there I was talking about with the animatic, with some of the little characters and stuff like that, and the trash, wiping the face and all that kind of stuff. So there's still a lot more to go, still a lot more to animate, and yeah. We'll pick this up in the next couple streams. Until next time.